Now, I think I'm doing another Zoom loom, am I? I'm not sure if that's recording or not. Let me have a look. No, it's not. Hang on. Let me bring that up again. I'm live. I know that I'm live. Hi, everyone. What I'm doing is just, oh, goodness, I have got a stream elements coming up. I'm going to put that on screen. I was pressing some buttons yesterday that I didn't even realise I had. I'm pressing them and they stay where it was I had that setting. So there you go. And I'm not doing music. I didn't realise that was even one of the tags. Oops, going to have to find where to actually edit that one next time. So, and here I'm going to mark that one, and that is present that one on screen. So I'm putting a public message here. So I'm going to try and find how this works from the background of being able to bring in the other screen that I've got. So I've actually got that there, and 7, I think, is the iPad. So at the moment, this is my iPad, and I am presenting that in the background. I've just got to find where to turn that off because I don't want that on there. I don't know if I can actually show my studio in the background or how to mute it yet. I've just got to see if it works. I'm pressing buttons. I really am pressing buttons. So for those of you, I'll just get the loom up again because it didn't work that time. Or is it? Is it? Let me have a looky see. So that as you're in the background, I might have to just do this as a series of little looms videos, mini videos, because I think they only go for 5 minutes. And I'm probably overdoing my complete Mac system or the bandwidth or whatever. I really don't know. I have got one person watching. Is that me on the Mac, on the iPad? I don't know. It's not liking what I'm doing with that. So I'm just going to go back to that. Let me see. This is what I'm doing. This is where I am in my background of the Happs. So it is showing up there. It's not showing up real well on my iPad. And there's me doing the live. I want to somehow get in the back of the studio. And there's me doing the live. I want to somehow get in the back of the studio. And there's me doing the live. I want to somehow get in the back of the studio. And there's me doing the live. I think that's funny. That's done. That. How do I get into my back end of the studio? I don't think I can while I'm actually presenting there. Somehow. Activity, there's activities, no, discover feed, there. I'm getting it there. I'm still discovering how the actual iPad Happs app is working on the iPad. So, hey, how are you, Heather? I'm trying this out. I'm not sure if I can actually have, there's the present on screen. And I'll invite you in if you'd like to come up into the studio. I don't know whether that works either. I might just have to disconnect my iPad. I'm just pressing buttons. I really am pressing buttons. Yes, it needs more than one. Well, I can actually put this one. Actually, it's not the good one to put in, the Be Right Back. I won't put that one in. I'll try a different image. Here's the one that comes in as a sample that you can show. And I'm going to go out of my Happs from the iPad. I'm just going to have my blank screen. How do you blank a screen out with the iPad? You can't. Oh, this is fun, but I'm not sure how to do it. I think I'm going to shift around back to that screen where you can see me. Now, Heather, as far as having Oh, you can't. That's all right. And thank you for the award. So you're getting the hang of that, and that is cute. Um, cute's not the right word, but that is good. Now, I do have a friend who hasn't come in yet. She was going to. It is so simple in the back studio to be able to do these. Now, what I'm going to do is double check that I've got my loom still going, because that's something I can't tell right at the moment. Is it? Yep, so it had stopped. I'm going to do it again. I'll choose to do a loom on this as well so that it's caught in the loop of being able to show friends. One of the things I think I can do is then screen share that onto this. We'll see. I'll try uploading it in a minute. So there's that one. So in the back end of here is the studio. As we can see here, Heather's done an award, has shared an award with me, and it's called the, I'm not sure what it is. It's a high five, I think. And we've got Corvette, who is here, and I appreciate that you've popped in. I'm actually in Port Elliot, South Australia, Corvette. So that's my location as far as where in the world am I, and it is 9:11 a.m. on Tuesday, the 6th of April here. So one of the things that I'm showing as well is as you're on somebody's profile, you can actually view on the name in the chat, you can actually view the mini profile that presents here in the Happs, and then you've got the option of viewing the full profile. So you, Corvette, it's telling me that you're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One of the lovely things I like about being here on Happs is that the global connections, it's fantastic, but you're actually learning more about your geography in many respects. What I'd love to do is have the world map up and then place pins or something or marks on it that actually shows where each of these connections are in my world, those who are subscribing to me as well as those who are just there putting their broadcasts out, the journalists who are giving local stories and happenings in their local town. It's got to be building community, doesn't it? It's got to be great. Now let me see. This one here where Corvette, you're actually asking, do I know Michael Oud from Sydney? No, Australia is a really big place. I'm in the lower central, and Sydney's over that away by many thousands of kilometres or miles, because I know that you do have miles in the US. Now, with this question, you love that. I'm not sure where that was referring to. And here's where sometimes the comments actually slip past before I've even clicked them. You know what that's like, Heather, don't you? So doesn't end the show by looking. No, it doesn't. You're actually doing this, and in my little Zoom loom thing that I'm doing, you'll see even clicking on yours, it brings up a little mini screen. And it's saying view profile, and there it is. It's on the screen. I can tell you're at Phoenix, Arizona, is how you've listed your location. And I can invite you up, which is what I did. And you can ignore it or not. I can mute you. I can block you. So you can do that all within the live stream itself. Okay. So, no, I don't know him, Corvette. He was big on Periscope. It's highly likely he was. I wasn't a big viewer of Periscope or Twitter, but it certainly is that now that Happs has that as the location. I'm just dropping down those multicasting options for the loom that I'm doing. You can see what those destinations are, and Twitter is definitely a direct destination for the Happs now. And so is the Twitch and the YouTube and all the rest. So with how I've got this new to Happs no problema, what that is a particular screen. There is 4 different options of doing a stack. This one's called the stack. This next one is picture in picture. So as you can see, there is the picture in picture. I'm the big one because up here in the back end of it, this is describing it for the back end of them, of the studio. There's a 1 there that's blue. I'm number 1. So if I swap the llama picture to being the number 1, that then swaps them round in the picture in picture. So it's very simple to do the scene swaps. If I wanted to create that llama picture as the only one, there is a solo button just above here that turns blue when you're solo. And the hat's just sorry, I just had my loom stop that recording. So I'm going to have to restart the loom again. If you hold on a sec, I'm just going to start another one. And let's close that window and open this window and do another one. This is fun. I mean, it is. I like pressing the buttons. So record the Happs screen, just doing another new one. 3, 2, 1. Shift that over to there because there's more room there. So we were up to doing the solo of the llama. So as you can see, there is, even though I'm pressing the number 1 to be my photo, it does bring that up back to the picture in picture. As soon as I do that as the solo button just above it, then it takes off the llama and I am full screen with that. So I don't want that. And now here we've got the 2 blue frames. You know how we used to white frame things in Zoom and things like that? Well, here we've got 2 blue ones. You just click back into that picture. It takes away the white frame and takes away the screen, that part of the grid that you're in. Okay. So, and Heather, you've put on there, oh, you meant the mini profile. Looking at it works great. Yeah. And you can see how I'm putting the comments on the screen. It is just a matter of in the studio area, you're clicking into these comments, like Corvette's actually asking, Simon Pickup, know him? No, I don't. I haven't spent a great deal of time. If it's Periscope related, no, I haven't spent a great deal of time on there when it was there. I would occasionally use the app to do live streams from down the beach and that, but I wasn't a Periscope user as such. I enjoyed the convenience of a mobile app. And one of the biggest benefits in using this Happs app is it's so easy to get onto it on a mobile phone, and I can just read the screen with most of it. So that's one of the parts I enjoy about using the Happs too, is the flexibility of mobile application. You know, it's there. Pick up your phone and it's on either or. I do use B.Live as my main broadcasting platform, and I put the Ecamm Live virtual camera into that when I'm on the desktop. BeLive does have I'm not sure if they've brought it out yet, but they have got a beta mobile to be able to use it that way. So I really quite like that option. But BeLive only goes into Facebook or YouTube. Happs, free at the moment, and you can use it to those 6 destinations that I mentioned earlier. And the other thing with it too, it is, I'm going to read what's in the, how they're suggesting that we actually relate Happs to or explain it to our audiences, is that it is free and it's a platform that is super easy to actually get out there on those simulcasting platforms. You can go to quite a few platforms. It's easy to watch someone else's as well and comment in there and share those rewards. So as you could see in that first instance of my own Happs, that I have some coins there to be able to share. I did purchase some coins so that I could share those rewards with other broadcasters. But when you broadcast yourself, you can actually earn coins as well. And logging into Happs every day, you get 50 coins. So it's another way to earn to share. So I just love that aspect of it. It's really good. So I'm not sure what the Heckle app is called it. You might need to actually explain that one because I don't know. So, yeah. So that's sort of basically what this is. I'm not quite sure if I just have a quick look at uploading, and this might cut out. I've only got 55 seconds left. I'm just trying to find a quick little mini video that I might have in here somewhere to be able to. I've got mostly Bitmojis in here. Look, let's have a look at that one. So here's a video. It's a little short one, I think, so that I can actually share a video into these screens. Let me show. Is it going to? I'm not sure if it will it? Let me have a look. I'm going to change that around, and will it play? Let's see. And this is how I've created just a little video. Is it playing? It's supposed to. And this, oh, there you go. See, that's what pressing buttons creates so many different different things. I'm learning all the time too. I don't know whether that actually plays. Does it? Anyway, doesn't matter. It's all fun, isn't it? So I'm going to leave it there for now because I do have an appointment to attend very shortly. Thank you to those who've watched. It's saying I've got 11 eyes there and 1 award. So thank you very much, Heather. And I'm not sure if the 11 eyes means it's the 11 comments in a stream. You know, there's still things to learn. There's still a lot that I'm learning around and about it. And I'm just going to press another button here because in my Ecamm live streaming, I actually have sound effects as well. And I'm not sure, do you hear them at your end? Does that go through? I'm not sure. And I've got another one like that. And another one. They're really rather cute. So there's all sorts of potential. I'm just, I did deliberately choose to have a Mac, an iMac in particular, as far as a desktop, because I want to do the live streaming to what at the time I could afford. And this was 2 years ago I bought into this setup, or 1 year ago, can't remember. It's not that, it feels like it's a new setup to me, but I have been using it for a fair time now. And it does take a bit of time to learn some things, but honestly, for the Happs, I really do feel like it's worth putting that effort into just learning some of these bits and pieces. So, oh, Karen, so you could hear that, and looks like you're actually you'd be on my Facebook page because your name's showing up. So, and that's the other thing, in the studio part, you can tell where a person is watching you from when they comment, because it comes up with the little different color, the little Facebook icon or the Twitch or the YouTube or whatever. So you can tell, but it doesn't show that in the comments as they're being put on the screen, basically. It doesn't show them up. So, yeah, Facebook, yep. And that's why, is because it's got that in the icon. So super easy to actually join in. Now, as you can see, that with my own Happs identity, it is now, which way am I showing? If I point that way, no, wrong way. You see it up there. Now at the moment I'm pointing to what's showing as Psychic Medium Ros Boundy, and then it goes into the Happs link, my name. So that one, that's not the referral one, but if you want to join, if you're wanting to share with others to join into Happs, for those of you who are on Facebook or wherever else. Now, I'm finding it's hard to do the pointing. See the happs.tv/@rosboundy. So you put another little bit in the middle, and it's /invite/@rosboundy. That's as simple as it is to actually invite somebody under your own name from the Happs. There is a link there in the profile. I just can't get to it while I'm doing the broadcast. I don't think, or can I? Let me have a looky, see whether I can. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can. Let me just have a look. No, otherwise I might end up going out where I don't want to be. Sometimes pressing the buttons isn't a good idea. But I'm going to show this one, as this is just a Bitmoji, and just have a look at that. It fits really nicely. So for my Be Right Back screen, that's what I use. I think it's rather fun. And, you know, there's so much variety in what you can do in using the Happs. I'll be exploring more. I certainly do use it for my card spreads, and I'm going to show you this one where it's, and here is where I would actually put the cards as a spread and do card readings or whatever. Now I know, Heather, you'd have a ball with this because you already are experienced in OBS and doing your artwork, you know, the crafty stuff on the table. It works just so well. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm also going to leave you with it and moving into your day or your night, because that's what we do. We live a life apart from live streaming, don't we? Most of us do. I have to say, I've got to remind myself, I've got things to do, I must go. Yeah, all that stuff. Thanks for being here. I could be in later on in the day just to do some more ad hoc, you know, random card readings or whatever. So, and playing with some more buttons, because I really like what is the stream elements potential and other things that can be explored, really. So keep an eye out for it. I'm just going to, now I don't know whether this works. I'm just going to put the full happs.tv invite at Roz Boundy. I think this is the link. So copy and paste that one to share with any of your other friends on Facebook or wherever if you need to. Yeah, write it down, copy paste. I don't know. Wherever it's looking, I don't know if that comes up in the Facebook stream as a comment that you can do that with, but have a go. Join in, subscribe to mine, search for other people that you think you may know. You might be surprised at how many of who you know are already on Happs. So if you search for their name, it doesn't always mean that their actual label, you know, that linking that at is the same as their name, but they'll have registered with their name, I'm assuming that. I did. So it'd be lovely to see you over here just to have a play and some fun, and inviting you up into the stream, being one of the guests, because that's fun too. So almost brings back memories of the old blood days for those of you who might remember that too. So it's so super simple and easy to do. Thank you. Catch you next time or a bit later today, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.